Did you know that even without being called a project manager, you have probably been managing several projects in your everyday life? If you've ever planned an event like a party or a vacation or a wedding, if you've started a business or created a product or service, all of those are classified as projects. If you decide to build or renovate your house, that would be a project. Even the process of getting a tailored outfit made is considered a project. So even without the title and credentials, we are all in some way project managers. But in today's world, projects have gotten increasingly complex. We don't always know all the details of the projects when we start, and we usually require some flexibility in order to make changes along the way. Also, in today's technology-driven society, where most products and services are offered on tech platforms as apps, as software, we often can rely on our traditional project management style to get things done effectively and efficiently. But thankfully, that is where Agile comes in. So in this video, I'm going to share with you why everyone should be an Agile project manager, so stay tuned. Hello friend, my name is Jeremy. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so, because on this channel, I speak about Agile transformation, digital strategy, and personal development. Since the beginning of time, people have always found ways to get work done with various practices. From the invention of the wheel, the ancient Egyptian building the pyramids, Henry Ford commercializing the automobile, and today where we have artificial intelligence and machine learning helping us to digitize most manual tasks, it can be observed that we're always looking for ways to get things done faster, more efficiently, and effectively. Now, Agile is said to be a set of practices, values, and principles that can be applied to complex projects such as software development in order to speed up the process, allow for more flexibility and collaboration, which ultimately leads to efficient delivery. But people tend to think that Agile is only reserved for software development, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Let me share an illustration to explain how Agile was used even in a highly traditional project that had a unique level of complexity. In May 1931, the world-famous Empire State Building was completed in Manhattan, New York, and it had 102 floors, 73 elevators, and sat on 2 acres of land. Now, it's reported that during the early construction of the building, we were still in the process of transitioning from hydraulic elevator technology to electric powered lifts. So at the time, elevators could only go up about 20 floors and nothing more. Obviously, that presents a bottleneck for a building meant to be the tallest in the world with 102 floors, especially when just a few blocks away, the Chrysler Building was also coming up, also competing for the title of the world's tallest building, and was already halfway finished. But in addition to that, the space around the building was very limited and could apparently only accommodate one day's worth of material. To make matters even worse, this building project was being embarked on right in the middle of the Great Depression, where funding was scarce and the building had to be completed in record time, or else the loan repayments would keep piling up. Now, this illustrates how even a typically traditional project such as a building can have several added layers of complexity. Now, despite all the factors, the Empire State Building was completed in just 410 days, and this was a whole 4.5 months ahead of schedule, plus it was completed within the stipulated budget. The success of this building is still considered an engineering miracle, and some refer to it as the 8th wonder of the world. The Empire State Building remained the tallest building in the world for 40 years until the first World Trade Center building was completed. Now, even without claiming to be applying Agile methodologies and principles, the workers had to start building with very vague and nebulous requirements. They made mistakes and had to replan in order to take those lessons learned forward, and they had to manage resources, effectively manage time, and the whole project required a lot of courage, focus, and commitment, which are all elements and principles of Agile. So from this illustration, we can deduce that Agile has several applications outside the realm of software development and has several benefits to you as an individual, as well as for your teams, your organizations, or businesses. For one, the Agile values align with most of our personal and organizational values already. Courage, focus, respect, commitment, and openness are really great values that ensure that in every project or undertaking we venture into, we have the boldness to do the right thing and work through tough problems, that we remain focused on the goals that we've set for ourselves, and we also personally commit to achieving those goals that we've set aside. We put in the effort, we show everyone respect, and we never undermine the capabilities of those we work with. And lastly, we're very open to receive feedback, sharing the challenges that we've encountered along the way in order to improve. Secondly, Agile improves teamwork. Agile propagates the spirit of collaboration and increased visibility. Agile requires that everyone is frequently kept updated on the state of affairs, and feedback is sought and provided as early and as often as possible. As much as we can, Agile seeks to avoid a situation where issues and problems are only identified getting close to the deadline or the end of the project due to lack of transparency or communication. I've used this example several times where you ask a tailor to make you an outfit and they confirm that they absolutely can do it, and once you agree, they disappear for a month or more, only for you to go chasing and have the unfortunate realization that what you expected versus what you got from them were entirely different. Ongoing feedback and communication, as preached by the principles of Agile, helps you to avoid such situations and brings greater and more effective working harmony. Agile also serves as a business strategy. Today, a lot of businesses want to become more customer-centric and responsive to the needs of the customers. Organizations want to transform and become more digitally present, take their products and services to market faster and with better quality. Agile presents a framework within which all of these can be achieved. The iterative process allows for rapid experimentation and deployment. Agile places customer satisfaction as its highest principle, and because there is such a high focus on reducing waste in the process, you almost inadvertently have a higher return on investment. Very simply, Agile positions organizations to better adapt to change in order to be successful. And finally, Agile makes you as an individual more productive. We all want to be able to get a lot more work done in a shorter amount of time so that we can have extra time to do the things that we love and care about. Agile teaches time management, task prioritization, retrospection, open and transparent communication, and continuous improvement, also known as Kaizen. I have another video linked where I go into more detail about how you can improve your personal productivity with Agile. So friends, in the fourth industrial revolution, things are volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Agile presents an opportunity for us to quickly adapt to and leverage change in order to stay ahead of the game. It's best that we proactively gain the Agile skills required in order to stay relevant in a changing environment. If you found this video useful, then please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment, and I'll see you next week with more content. Cheers, guys.